Henning was shot and killed outside his house in the West End neighborhood in St. Louis. Police just arrested Jacorin Riley. Court documents draw a link between the two men, showing Henning was accused of killing Riley's sister, Carrielle Doss.
But to think as a mother that I would tell my son to go commit this act knowingly is absurd to me.
Murder, kill, going.
Justice system didn't do what they were supposed to do. They let him out. He got on the internet talking and boom,
Wow.
he dead. And do I care? No, I do not.
Man, oh man. Like, I don't even know what to say about this, man, but I'm gonna just say pretty difficult when it gets to family. And this is something that's from the hometown, man. Shout out to St. Louis. Y'all know I'm from the Lou. If you don't know, then now you know. A lot of these faces look very familiar. But today episode, man, I know I'm having to get my glasses for this, man. I'm gonna have to get the glasses for this to look very sophisticated. Because let's get into it right now and see what's going on, man.
Yes, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of this story. Okay. I just want to say this. I'm feeling real good today. Like, thank you, God. I don't know what it is, what happened overnight, but I'm happy today. I can truly say that I'm happy. But let me get into the story. I'm gonna go real quick, and then so you can get the story. Basically, my daughter was killed. She was murdered. She was shot in the back of the head by a supposedly friend, someone they considered to be her friend. Okay, he robbed her. He took her money. He took her phone. And then he killed her. Cowardly. He killed her. No reason whatsoever. He just killed her. Well, I'll say this. He knew he couldn't be. I'll say that. She could fight. But anyway, he went to jail for 3 years. The justice system didn't do what they were supposed to do. They let him out. He got on the internet talking and boom,
Wow.
he dead. And do I care? No, I do not. I don't care how nobody feel. I don't care.
I mean, I could understand that. Like, I could imagine somebody took my little sister's life and they bragging about it, bro. A woman, bro. A female. Like, as a man, bro, like, let alone hitting a woman, but you decided to unalive a woman. But to do 3 years, I'm going to be honest, St. Louis justice system is horrible, y'all. Y'all would be surprised on who took the guy's life that took her daughter's life. Watch this.
He walked free from murder charges because Kim Gardner's office admitted they botched their own case. But just weeks later, Levi Henning ended up dead.
And now tonight, another man, Jacorin Riley, is charged in Henning's death. The arrest and charge is just the latest chapter to a confusing case that News 4 Investigates has been looking into for months. I'm Lauren Traeger in for Samantha Jones today.
And I'm Corey Stark. Jacorin Riley is related to the person Levi Henning was accused of killing. News 4's Dion Broxton is breaking down all these new developments. Dion?
Corey, these new court documents say that Levi Henning was killed execution style. Police say he was hunted and killed. Talking to the family of Levi Henning after his murder was difficult for David Mueller.
Feeling their pain through the phone, going to see them at the house, it's terrible.
Last month, Henning was shot and killed outside his house in the West End neighborhood in St. Louis. Police just arrested Jacorin Riley.
Out of vengeance is so sad.
Court documents draw a link between the two men, showing Henning was accused of killing Riley's sister, Carrielle Doss. Doss was murdered in April 2020. Henning was arrested and charged. He sat in jail for years until recently when St. Louis City prosecutors dropped all charges. Henning's lawyer claims prosecutors mishandled the case and sat on evidence pointing to another suspect.
He was innocent of those charges. I don't think that the Doss family was ever given information from the circuit attorney's office about.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. For the brother to do what he did, man, and then a lawyer saying that the guy was innocent, but the streets know something that this lawyer don't know. Because I'm gonna be honest, he know, and like I said, bro, it's like I said, the faces look very familiar, and I'm gonna just say something about St. Louis, man. People don't get revenge unless they know 100% it is who did it. Like, people don't just up and go, and things spread fast. If I'm not mistaken, they in the city. So 9 times out of 10 in St. Louis, the city talk, especially if it went viral, people already know. So for him to get out and target him, he had 3 years to find out who really did it. And if all fingers pointed to dude, 9 times out of 10, they possibly found out that he did do it 100%. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here saying that he did, you know, because if he's innocent, that is sad to know that he lost his life being an innocent man. You know what I'm saying? And the killer is out here just walking, laughing somewhere. You know, but how St. Louis works, they don't really get involved unless you really like do stuff. Like people be saying like, yeah, St. Louis is dangerous and it's one of like the murder capitals and this and that. But 9 times out of 10, bro, like as long as you are not in stuff and everybody talk and know, you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go downtown, just don't be trying to flex and stunt. Like they'll probably definitely take your car. They'll rob you like your car. They probably ain't go put you at gunpoint and rob you if they don't know you. You know what I'm saying? But they definitely go plot on whatever is in your car. But that's just how STL works. So the lawyer, hey, if it's true, then you know they're sad. You know what I'm saying? But 9 out of 10, the brother that got revenge, that avenged his sister's death, did it for a reason.
About why they dismissed that case.
Mueller is running for circuit attorney. He says this case made him want to change things in the office once led by Kim Gardner. Mueller pins his client sitting in jail for years in part on Gardner's mismanagement.
I miss that girl so much.
Cariel Doss's mom sat down with News 4 Investigates in June before Henning was murdered. She spoke exclusively to our team about her hopes the case would be reopened under a new administration. She also had just filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Henning.
If there is someone else on this case that they have not interviewed, they have not picked up, that know something, I want to get to the bottom of it. I want the justice for my child. I want them to go to jail like they are supposed to. And I want them to understand that that's somebody's child.
Lawyer David Mueller maintains Levi Henning's innocence and believes so many mistakes by police and prosecutors led to today.
So had they said, look, we actually arrested the wrong person, we accused the wrong person, or we don't have any evidence really linking Mr. Henning to this crime.
Yeah, for them to drop every single charge, that's what I'm saying. For them to be in there for 3 years and drop every single charge, man, St. Louis, they had to do something. They had to do something messed up. They had to do something messy to where they really didn't do what they were supposed to do, because they could care less, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
I think he'd be alive today.
News 4 Investigates has been asking a new prosecutor about this case. Every time we ask, we just get shut down. But we'll keep following this case. Corey, Lauren?
Certainly a case with a lot of layers or ideas.
yeah, it's definitely a case with a lot of layers, but I feel like him getting out, and if they say he was posting on the internet about what went on and how he out and all of that, like, I ain't gonna lie, if I didn't do nothing, if I got wrongfully convicted of my friend's murder, I'm gonna be honest, as soon as I got out of jail, the first thing I'm doing is apologizing. I'm calling the mom, I'm calling the families, I'm sending her gifts. Like, I'm trying to let it be known and trying to figure out myself who did it. If I was wrongfully accused, I wouldn't get out joking about it. I'm gonna be honest. That's just me. Moral of the story, her son avenged his sister's death.
Let me address something, because I'm seeing some stuff on my comments and it's not true. Okay. Somebody put on my comments that I told my son to do that. That is not true. I never would tell my children to do anything of such. But when emotions and your feelings and your hurt and your pain.
Mom, I'm gonna be honest. You ain't gotta do no explaining to these people, man. For people who haven't walked in your shoes before, who haven't felt your pain, having people calling you every single day just praying over you, well, there's nothing that they can say.
Comes through rational thinking becomes irrational thinking.
Right.
I was right there where my son was. I was right there where my son was. Literally. The only difference between me and my son is they got him in time and they held him, and he was there for 3 years. My feelings didn't change about how I felt, but the act wasn't done because he was incarcerated. If you have never walked this road You cannot tell someone how to think. You cannot tell someone how to feel. You cannot tell someone what to do and what not to do. But to think as a mother that I would tell my son to go commit this act knowingly is absurd to me.
Right.
I am not that type of mother. If you all have been watching me, you've been watching me from the beginning, you know my story. You know my story. Many of you do not know a lot of things about that case because I have not spoke on it, because I have not been in a space to speak on it. And I'm having a couple of nice, good days. And last night or early this morning, I was just covered in grief. And for the many of you that say, oh, why you smiling? Why you laughing? Why you this? Baby, you don't know.
What? That's what I be saying, man. The internet is undefeated, man.
You don't know them days I couldn't get out that bed. You don't know the days that I sit up here and I cry. And I can't stop crying. And the feelings that I have and the emotions that I go through. You don't know how many times I tried to kill myself. So when you sit on this app and you try to judge and y'all say we listen and we listen and we don't judge, that's definitely not the case. Because a lot of people are judging me because I'm having good days and I'm smiling and I'm laughing and I'm joking and I'm on this app, and God has blessed me to actually literally have these good days. And I'm not going to let nobody take them away from me. So if y'all don't like what I'm posting on my page, get the fuck off my page.
Like, respectfully. Man.
Okay.
Grief, man. She's mourning 2 children right now. 2.
Happy. Oh my God. It just hit me. It just hit me. It's so ugly. But if I miss her. But I found some happiness in this. We used to play all the time, yeah. And I used to tell her, she did not like her teachers liking me. And she had a couple teachers that liked me. And I used to tease her and mess with her. I just want to share this with y'all.
Mama, let's not start for real.
Start what?
I'm not playing, Mama.
What you ain't playing?
I'm not playing with you.
Mr. Gill.
Mama, for real, I don't want to hear no more stories. For real.
Why?
Right there on the north side.
No more stories.
You my best friend?
No, I'm not.
You not?
So don't tell me no more stories.
You gonna walk to school tomorrow. Say, hey.
Who gonna walk to school?
Mr. Gill gonna say, hey, daughter.
He be saying that already. So you need to stop playing. Announcing it in the school like that. Stop playing.
Oh.
Yes, I'm going to try to do this really, really fast, okay? That's my baby. That's my baby. My baby is on my Christmas tree. My baby is in my curio cabinet. That's my baby. That's my baby. That's my baby. That's my baby. I'm going to take you to some more, okay? Oh, y'all. That's my baby. 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 That's my baby.
That's my baby.
That's my baby. See my baby. That's my baby. That's my baby. My baby is everywhere. That's my baby.
If I'm not mistaken, this happened in like 2020, man, in St. Louis. If I'm not mistaken, this happened a little minute ago. So she said that's how she feel about. Hey. Man. Hey, I can't even get mad. I can't even get mad, man. Like I said, I ain't been in this situation, so I'm gonna hold my talk, but you can't tell nobody how to grieve, man.
Today has been a really hard day for me.
Mm-hmm.
The grief has been heavy, and I've been trying to keep myself afloat, but nobody can prepare you for this. Nobody. Not friends, not family, nobody. Grief is so hard. It hits you like a ton of bricks. You can be okay, and then the next minute, you just don't feel like you're gonna make it. I've been crying all morning. It stopped. Started back up. It stopped. It started back up. It stopped. It started back up. And it's like the worst thing about this journey. The worst thing about this journey. You want to touch your kid.
Man.
You want to hold your kid. You want to laugh with your kid. You want to do all these things with your baby. You reach. You look at the phone. Today, something simple as I went into the store. And I used to call my daughter Stink. And this lady was in the store. And she was calling her baby. She was like, Stink. She was like, Stink this and Stink that. And instantly, like, I had to get up out of the store and leave and go in the car and sit in the parking lot for so long because I could not drive because I was sitting there. And then I was just crying nonstop. Like I couldn't control it. It's so uncontrollable. Like I don't take my medicine because, you know, I gotta stay on point. I still gotta make it in this world. I still gotta keep pushing forward. And it is so hard. Like, this journey is not for the strong or the weak. This journey, I would wish nobody had to go through this, man. Nobody. But it's my life, right? To the mothers out there who lost their babies, like, the only thing I can say is I'm sorry because I know you lost half of you, if not more.
Ooh, that's it.
So,
That hit.
just want to encourage y'all. Tell y'all, you know, keep pushing, y'all. We gonna make it. Keep pushing.
Just imagine, man. Just imagine that feeling, y'all. My son was supposed to go to L2 medium security, but God sent him to L1 minimum security prison. Okay, so honestly, her son might get out way sooner. People who be in like L2 medium security, those be people that be locked up. They be doing like 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So for him to be in L1 minimum security, that's a good sign that he gonna be home in about like 5 to 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't finna be nothing too bad. But yeah, them people that be in L2 medium, yeah, they be doing about like 20 balls.
Y'all don't judge me about my eyelash, okay? I took the damn eyelash off. But anyway, about a week ago, I found this blanket downstairs in my curio cabinet. I don't know who sent it to me. I don't know how long it was there. But I believe that this played a part in my day being so good. Let me show y'all this blanket. I honest to God don't know who made this blanket or gave me this blanket, but I've been sleeping with it. I've been sleeping with this blanket. And if you see, it has different scriptures on here. And literally, I put this on my bed and I've been putting this on my body, just like around my arms, my legs. And I have been sleeping with this. I think this is why my day was so good, honestly. Good morning, everybody. Everyone is asking for a picture of my son. I'm going to go ahead and put that picture on here. I'm also going to link his information on here. I'm going to put his information on here. So if you want to show any type of love for him, my Venmo is in my bio and also my Cash App. And you can personally send it to him. He also used JPay. I'll also put his number if you're going to use JPay. I'll put his number on there for you guys. Thank you all. I love you all so much. And this is really good for me. This is really good for my son. Thank you. Oh boy. It took me a year. But everyone is different. And I still go through it right now today. And it's 4 years in. So I hope that answered your question. And I'm so sorry for your...
But yeah, man, y'all let me know. Y'all, I'm gonna start sending pins on this down below, man. Make sure that y'all send her some prayers, some encouragement, some words of wisdom, some love down below in the comments, y'all. And y'all let me know how y'all would have handled the situation if it would have been brought to y'all doorstep. But like I said, man, don't be upset and talking crazy in the comments, because y'all never know what y'all do if y'all was in a situation like this. You know what I'm saying? Prayers out to both families, man. They, at the end of the day, they lost someone they loved. And let's go.